Oh, look at that. Oh, jeez. Just get the chat up here. You fucking jumping me. Alright, Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, everybody. So, for all 5 of you who are here that have adjusted to the new schedule, Blood Sinister, Matt News 415, Ratchet, and T-Ward Duary, I recognize you. Welcome to the new schedule, for starters, and the second piece, the obvious piece, is Tom isn't here today, so I had to scramble to throw this thing together on my end, and it's still kind of like barely hanging in there. I'm just gonna have to see how it goes. But Tom, unfortunately, is a little sick tonight. Might be more on that later, but for now, I'm just gonna be here and drawing and trying to be entertaining without anybody to talk to. I have no idea how the sound levels sound. Because of the new Mac update, I can't put the music out through my sort of Mac equivalent of stereo mix, so it's just kind of playing out of my speakers on top of my mic. So yeah, you have to let me know if it sounds like shit, or if you can understand what I'm saying. I'm just going to get started. So what I'm working on today is ShowQuest is hopefully coming out on Thursday, and we did an icon for it, so I'm just going to draw that. And I was talking to Tom of it for the stream. What we're probably going to do is like the racist Mario icon, but me and Tom instead of Mario and Peach. So yeah, I figured that out. I know it's already fucking 5:15. Just give me a second here to catch my bearings, get some shit set up. I can scramble to do this. Hopefully it'll just be a minute. I'm just waiting for my computer to shit the bed too. That's right. Today of all days, of course, my chat won't fucking load either. It's gonna be that kind of stream. Alright. Formless Fun. Tom is sick tonight, so I'm kind of taking up the reins to try to do the stream here. But I haven't streamed from my machine in a long time, so I just scrambled to set it all up, and it's just going to be a little wonky tonight, but hopefully we'll get through. But yeah, welcome everybody that's here. Thank you for showing up at the new time. Hopefully the rest of our friends join us at 6 because they didn't get with the program yet. Hopefully this doesn't get us in trouble. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my computer to shit the bed. Oh god. Alright, let's see how this goes. It's processing a whole bunch of shit it's not used to processing. This is fucking unbelievable. And that is not workable. Alright, I have to make a change here. Don't help this out at all. Apps. Oh, shit. Your Twitch is too, huh? Sorry, I didn't see the chat. Yeah, what's going on, Yusuf? Job is weird. Tom is sick tonight. He's in the sick. Might have more on that later. But for now, you're stuck with me. And I really have to get this shit done and some other stuff for ShowQuest, so I might be kind of preoccupied. But I'll try to check the chat regularly, and hopefully we can have a semi-normal stream. I haven't tried streaming from my laptop in a long time, so I'm kind of waiting for everything to blow up in my face. But hopefully it's going right now, and you guys will just have to tell me if something fucked about the audio balance. The new Mac update made it impossible for me to use sort of the Mac stereo mix equivalent, so I've got to play music through my speakers and get picked up by the mic, so hopefully that balance isn't horrific, but we'll just have to see how it goes. If the stream looks like shit, it's because we're not streaming from Tom's laptop, we're streaming from mine, and it's doing its best to not catch on fire. But we were serious about the new stream schedule that starts tonight, so without Tom, with this like rickety, barely taped together version of the stream, we're gonna have a fucking stream. It's gonna go at least until a bit after 6, because I want to see all the people that forgot that we were starting at 5 show up and tell them we've been going and stuff. And yeah, we'll be streaming again tomorrow, hopefully with Tom, but we'll see. So what I'm trying to do today is, we talked about how new ShowQuest is going to come out on Thursday. Well, the first ShowQuest, I should say. And we need an icon, so I talked to Tom about it a bit before the stream, and we decided it would be apt if I recreated the Racist Mario icon, but with our faces. Alright, so let me grab something else. Shit. Man. Too long since I'm streaming. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can't give him tits, though. Job is weird. Because the new YouTube rules, it's like a really... The whole point in ShowQuest, apart from driving, you know, trying to build the Twitch up, getting more people watching this thing, is to find another source of revenue so we can keep doing this for you guys. Slapping tits on a video these days is a pretty surefire way to not make any ad rev, so... Oh, Christ. Miriam JH, YouTube has changed since Console Wars. Is the YouTube hero thing still a thing? I didn't really keep track of that. I thought or I guess assumed I should say that the backlash is sufficient to kind of back down on that. I remember they initially put the video out and it said something fucking outrageous against free speech, so they retracted it and put something else out. Oh shit, Blood Sinister. Thank you so much. Sorry I missed that. Man, that's like $7 or something. We appreciate that. So give me a second. Got something for this. Boom. Acknowledgement. There you go. I really appreciate it, man. Some shit is going down behind the scenes for Flashgitz. We'll have to talk about it soon. Don't really want to get too much into it tonight, but $9 worth. Thank you, sir. Awesome. I'm gonna be real quick while I blow my nose to do this anyway. That's some pretty substantial performance lag there. Miriam JH, we until this Thursday, this coming Thursday, we haven't really had any way to promote our Twitch to the rest of our channel, apart from the paltry little things you can do on YouTube, like a little card under the video while you're streaming. Because our channel is kind of built on the model of high-polished cartoons only. So it's really difficult to show little things like Twitch as you decide to start doing them. The only thing we've really been able to do is recently, I think it's like in the last 2 videos, we did like a little Twitch push at the end. Or maybe it was like only at the end of Connor, I can't remember. But yeah, there's virtually no awareness of our sub base on YouTube just because we haven't been able to talk about Twitch with you guys. But this Thursday, we're putting out a video, a special video that will hopefully solve all of our problems. That's the hope. And that's what I'm working on right now is the thumbnail for that video. But a big piece of putting that video out is at the end, the call to action to come watch us on Twitch. So hopefully that'll be a cool stream Thursday with a few people here. The other piece about tonight's stream is a bunch of the people that usually watch are used to tuning in at 6, but as of this week we moved the schedule back to 5 o'clock, so we're kind of waiting for those people that forgot that we start early to show up. Or maybe you're all here already, and I'm just kind of speaking hopefully. Oh, God. Yeah, my little MacBook's kind of getting up there. It's not liking this very much. Too difficult to draw. That's right, Ratchet DeWitt. You were always a true fatty, Ratchet DeWitt. Oh. I don't know what to do with this expression. Yeah. Oh. How's the audio balance, by the way, fellas? We're gonna sound off on that. I guess it's not too unacceptable. Someone's been pitching yet from what I saw. But is like the music quiet, or what do you think? Thanks, guys. Yeah, that white noise is going to be my computer trying not to die. OBS using 20% of my CPU. And no dropped frames though. Apparently, not a single one. Even if it is going like 10 frames per second. Oh, jeez. I gotta reevaluate here. Yeah, Tom's a bit sick. I don't know if he'll be here tomorrow or not, but hopefully he will be. In any case, I should have the stream better pieced together tomorrow if I end up having to do it. But yeah, we will still be streaming unless I die tomorrow at 5. There it fucking goes, Jesus. Oh, the movie I saw recently. I can't even remember, man. I really don't watch too many movies anymore. I'm thinking of, I'm probably going to see that movie, It Comes in the Night, this Saturday. Looks pretty cool. Girlfriend's making me watch it. What was the thing about it? You guys have ever seen The Thing? Not like the one from a few years ago, but like the original 80s one. Fucking cool movie. And the main guy in this movie comes at night is like so clearly inspired by the main guy from that movie. I really like that movie, so I'm pretty excited for it. I don't know what it's about. I guess it's like a zombie thing, maybe. But I don't know. Some of our younger viewers may have only seen the remake. I didn't see the remake. I wanted to until it came out and I heard reviews, and then I just didn't bother. I guess it wasn't even a remake either. It was technically meant to be like the prequel, but everything I heard about it was it like didn't add anything new. It was just kind of the same movie. And actually, come to think of it, the dude that I'm talking about from this movie, It Comes in the Night, that plays the guy that's like clearly inspired by the guy from the original Thing, was also the main guy in the the Thing remake. But he wasn't playing the character from the original. He was playing like some. Were they like Russians? The camp or like Finnish? But yeah, it just kind of speaks to like how much of a copycat, like carbon copy version of the original, the new one was. Even though it was meant to be a prequel, because they got some dude that looks just like the original protagonist. I forget the actor's name right now. Oh yeah, the new fucking Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Tom likes to give me a shit, but I liked those movies when I was a kid. I mean, everybody liked the first one, but I always enjoyed them. I don't know. I might check out the new one. Yeah, the remake. I mean, it looked fucking cool. Like the pictures and the trailer for it. Like I was really excited for it, but I think they just fucked it up from everything I heard, so I didn't bother. I remember on 360 they put out like a gamer icon pack, and I picked the thing one, the new one I guess. It's like a dude in the snow, and one of his arms is like a claw. Oh, you're saying they scrapped? Well, I just put my foot in my mouth. They scrapped the practical shit. I thought it looked cool. I guess the one thing I had thought at the time that was a criticism is it just looked kind of sterile compared to the original. Like all the body parts and stuff weren't covered in blood. They were kind of like, if I remember right, they were kind of like gray, brown mutations. Nothing coming back to my head. I'm not happy with this. Just leave it there for a minute. Just gonna make this more transparent real quick. No, it's kind of random being there to keep going. I can't give Tom tits, but the whole point of the thing is to kind of mirror the original racist Mario icon. So they'll just make him kind of like scrawny, but male, you know, just like nipples. But then that's not like very eye catching. But then it'd be kind of faggy to like make him enormous as well with the icon. So I don't know. I gotta think about this for a second. So we got his hand everywhere. Flat scrawny chest. Really? Did you click that? It's all about the clickbait, boys. Gotta get those views. And I mean, at this point, the clickbait's what our fucking subs like signed up for. You know, they're not used to thumbnails with integrity, so we can't expect them to click on thumbnails with integrity. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to think about this and draw his head in the meantime. Oh. Knox, Tom is kind of sick today. Hopefully he'll be back tomorrow. But I got to stream from my machine. Everybody else is probably sick of me bitching about it. But I don't usually stream from my machine, so the stream's kind of wonky tonight. But I don't know. We're kind of hanging in there. We're almost an hour in here, so. Remember, too, those of you who are trickling in now, the new stream schedule is 5 instead of 6, so it's an hour earlier than it's been since we started on Twitch. Starting this week. Sick man, it'll be good to see you. Did you guys like Ed, Edd n Eddy back in the day? You're talking about that new pilot? I haven't watched it yet, but I don't know. It's safe to talk. Tom isn't here. You tell me what you really think. I haven't watched it since I was a kid, but that was one of my favorite cartoons growing up. It's one of my favorites when it came on. Ratchet to Wit. If I guess I don't so much with computer animation because there's a lot of dropping my hand to my desk to use like my mouse for point and click stuff. It's not like lots and lots of straight drawing, but when I'm drawing kind of off the computer, if I draw for a long time, I do get something kind of like, I guess it feels like what I would think carpal tunnel feels like, although I doubt it's actually carpal tunnel, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but only when I draw off the computer, because I'm just drawing, you know, you're not trying to use a mouse or anything, or keyboard shortcuts, but yeah, I think, like, growing up, I was told I hold a pen weird. I don't even know how I hold it weird, but I guess it's, like, not a good way to hold a pen for a long time. Yeah, I never got to see the movie. I guess that was how they wrapped on the series too, right? I heard stuff about it that sounded interesting, but I never actually got to watch it for whatever reason. Destiny 2. Probably. Kind of upsets me because I doubt we'll get to do a cartoon for it. I always wanted to do a Destiny. It's fabulous too for the sequel, but it's kind of looking like it's not going to pan out. But yeah, I'd imagine we'll try to stream for it. Fucking I don't know, like the gameplay. I don't know if we bitched about this on stream yet, but the gameplay trailer for Destiny 2, I really wasn't impressed. It just looks like fucking Destiny to my eyes, like an expansion, you know. Now I don't know if you guys watched the Xbox conference a couple days ago. Fucking BioWare E3. That game Anthem that's coming out, it's fucking phenomenal. I say that on the back of talking about Destiny because watching it, it kind of feels like a lot of the same sort of idea. It's like an open world, sort of faux MMO, play with your friends against the enemies type thing. And you kill shit and they drop like guns, but it just looks fucking phenomenal. It looks like what you would expect, or would have expected of next gen, like truly. And yeah, come like September, I will probably be lining up to buy an Xbox One X. Gotta change the portions here. It's is it coming out for PS4? I don't know if it is. Are you talking about God of War now? Yeah, I don't know, man. I played one of the first God of Wars back in the PS2 days, and it was cool. But watching those games, every subsequent one that comes out, just kind of like Uncharted, it just sort of seems like the same game every time. I guess if you like this story, it's like a new tale, but it never seems all that different. It's just never really interested me. But hey, the fucking you fucking Sony fanboys in the chat, what do you make of the Xbox One X? You know, to your credit, but also to your downfall, this console cycle, the Xbox One X is the first console Microsoft's put out that's been ahead of the corresponding Sony console since fucking PlayStation 2. And I am a proud Xbox fanboy. It's about fucking time. Just sucks because I'm probably going to have to give up Xbox altogether for like a couple months to be able to justify buying it. Like I'll probably sell my Xbox One a couple months before it comes out while the Xbox One is still worth something. Yeah, I didn't even watch the Sony conference either. I just read the highlights, and I heard they didn't even really have anything to show or talk about. It sounds like they're just behind. You don't want to see Shadow of the Colossus in Next Gen, though? I've never played it, and I haven't owned a PlayStation since PS2. But when I heard that, I mean, that, like, when I looked at the highlights of the Sony conference, that was one of the only things that stuck out to me. But that was kind of cool. That just always seemed like a cool concept for a game. When I've seen of it, always looked cool. I gotta do meter to myself somehow. Let's see. Damn it! Fuck's sake. Oh, hey, it's Sab. It's Sab, everybody. We're putting a video out on Thursday, fucking finally, and it's gonna hopefully be the first permanent live action video for the Flashgitz channel, and it needs a thumbnail. So I'm trying to make something that's vaguely clickbaity, because as I was touting off about before, our fans have come to expect clickbait. They didn't sign up for thumbnails with integrity, so I'm trying to remake the racist Mario thumbnail, but with our faces, and Tom, of course, is standing in for Princess Peach. I can't decide how I'm going to make it interesting, though, because obviously I can't do boobs because of the new YouTube rules and stuff. But it seems kind of gay to make him jacked, and it seems kind of uninteresting to make him, like, scrawny, so I'm not sure yet. I'm actually going to see if Tom's around. Send him a message real quick. Let's see what he thinks. Oh. Job is weird, and the rest of you fucks should go check out Anthem. I guess I don't even think it's an exclusive to Xbox, but it looks like sort of like a super PC. The new Xbox is the best way, like for the best graphics, you know? So, yeah, you guys should go check out, if you didn't watch it at E3, the gameplay trailer for that game. Tell me what you think. Because it's kind of looking like what everybody felt like Destiny should have been when it was first announced. I mean, don't get me wrong, Destiny's a great game. It's still one of my favorite games. One of the few that's kind of like kept our attention on Xbox all this time. But this game looks fucking sick. You should check it out. Sabtastic likes to draw like pinups on Twitter and birds for some reason. I don't know what it is with you guys and birds. Her and Monica seem to hang out and just have like a really weird thing for birds. God, this probably get in trouble for dude nipples too now. We've got birds, or a bird, I should say. It's the only bird we need. I mean, not today because I had to stream. I don't usually stream, but Tom's sick, so I had to sort of throw the setup together. But yeah, we've got a little Twitter bird taking a shit, and that's 7,000 followers on Twitter doesn't build itself. Sometimes you have to draw birds. Oh yeah, the Trump bird. Forgot about that. Oh jeez, this fucking thing. Oh. What if you get in trouble for the upper body of a male with an exposed nipple that appears to be naked? That's sexually suggestive. It's not doing that for fortunes. Oh, shit. Well, I can't really give him clothes because the whole point is for it to be reminiscent of the original racist Mario icon. Just be that dumb like that. This might just like not fucking work at all. We'll find out. See if that's it. See, I thought that too, but then I don't know, man. It's like it's a weird world these days. Because I wonder if then it's just assumed like, oh, that's sexually suggestive because it's clearly just a manly woman with his, or her, I should say, manly nipples censored, and therefore sexually suggestive because the pectorals of a female just sort of egregious to young viewers. It's too bad. Good to see you, Sab. Glad you came by. The streams are now we start at 5 now, so maybe you'll be able to stop by for more. Goes for the rest of you guys too. Tomorrow, well, starting this week really, but we're streaming now Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 5. And hopefully that'll let more of you guys in Europe and stuff to be able to come by before it's like a ridiculous hour. I guess I'm worried that we're going to start excluding kids on the West Coast. They're still like in school and stuff, but I don't know. See how it goes. In Ratchet, I don't know. We're trying. We're trying. You can always watch the streams archived too, unless we say something ridiculous. We have to delete the streams. I guess you just can't participate in the chat piece, but it's really difficult too. So, it's gonna fucking rain. So we're gonna wrap up here in like 15, 10? Why don't we call it 10? Got a lot of shit I gotta get done. But, that'll have been an hour and a half. Yeah, form was fun. Fuck. A Way Out looks awesome. Forgot about that. I thought the sort of dynamic split screen, like how the position of the split screen sort of slides, was really fucking cool. And that you can do that like online too. Me and Tom were talking about it. We might do like a streamed playthrough of that or something if we ever do games again on stream. Just doing it from Tom, who doesn't want to be jacked. So let's see what else we can do. It's just fucking awkward. Maybe I should have given him Peach hair. Let's see what I can do. What do you guys think of the new Battlefront? I know we've all been burned before. I know it's fun to hate on EA, and I know they fucked up with the first one, but it challenged me to believe again. Just try. I'm hoping they don't break my heart, but I thought it looked pretty cool. The fucking like droid tanks and shit. Oh, what's this? My biggest issue with the original was that you just like, I played the beta, and then I read about the other one, and you just ran out of shit to do, like really quickly. There were no like I can't really remember, but like the unlock system was just whack. Yeah, it's just kind of boring. Every gun sounded the same. It's just that laser blast sound. But I'm pretty hopeful for this new one. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, they brought the Droidicas back. You can't just play them whenever because, you know, now it's like a real multiplayer experience versus like back in the PS2 or whatever, but it sort of sounded like EA listened. I don't know. Let's have to find out. Alright, I'm gonna close out here in like 4 minutes. Oh, dude. Blow drawn. Megara was always my favorite princess growing up. It's all about Megara. Is that her name? I might be getting her fucking name wrong. Doesn't she go by Meg? That's what people refer to her as. Oh. Oh, come on, let's take this on. Alright, boys. Thank you for coming. It occurred to me we haven't streamed on Tuesdays in a long, long time. I'm not sure we ever have, actually, so it's cool to see this many of you here, if it was only like 10 or something. And we'll be back tomorrow, same time, 5, 1 hour earlier than our usual Wednesday streams. And hopefully Tom will be here just to see. But yeah, really appreciate you guys coming by. Thank you again, Blood Sinister, if you're still here for the bits. That's Twitch bits. Is that what it is? Cheers. Excuse me. And yeah, see you guys then. Thanks for coming.